Am I recording? Alright, hey guys, today we are playing Metro Awakening VR. So we'll see how it goes. Since I've never played it before or anything, we're gonna go easy. And we're just gonna start. Once I figure... Alright. Here we go. Before we get too far into it. Alright, so this is a new one. We'll experience it together. Hopefully it ends up being a pretty good one. If we can, I'm going to try to move to another room. That way I've got more room to move while we're doing it.
Yes, I'm on my way.
Alright. Before we get going too far.
Relax, Evgeny.
Where's the... okay.
Come, Sergei is waiting for us. Seriously, Serdar, who sleeps during the day?
See if I can get it fixed. What the hell is it called? I can't think of where it is. Should be in graphics. Sets a method of anti. Over the set for more information. Okay, resolution's good, textures are good. Inspect. Which freaking one is it? That's kind of annoying. Let's just continue for now. I don't know what it's called.
And yes, I know, there is no difference between day and night down here.
I get that you need everything.
We'll just have to do our best with it.
It's not a request. And we'll ensure your wife and
Good
kids are
day.
protected.
Hello.
I'd love to have it where whenever I could just use my controller to turn slowly instead of doing the left and right thing. I might try to figure it out off screen to try to get the game to work better.
You likely already heard the rumors, but there was a mutant attack on one of our guard posts. We are preparing a team to take them down. So everyone's a bit tense, as you might imagine.
Oh, great Khan. Go and grab a bottle. I will. Thank you.
Well, guys, let's have a drink. To living.
To life.
To life.
Ah, great stuff.
Yes. Listen to me, Han.
It's hilarious how the thing is just.
But you keep to yourself too much. Always sitting with your books, even talking you into getting a drink and stuff. Lighten up a bit, man.
Yeah, or you'll just end up all alone. I appreciate the advice.
Sergei, bring the man. Sound the alarm.
I'm on it.
Alarmka is under attack. Serdar, get ready. It's gonna get tough.
Alright, so right into it.
What's up? Where is everyone?
They flagged us. The station's a bloodbath. We took the women and children out through the side passages. But they can't hold the south entrance. We've got to do something.
Serdar, Kuzmich, follow Sergei. Make your way to the south entrance. Use an explosive to blow it up.
Okay, got it. Let's go.
What are you waiting for?
Okay, I'm gonna have to turn the brightness up on the graphics.
Sergei, come on, we have to go. Let's go. We won't die today. Get to the gate and close it. But wait for us. I'm running low on ammo. Shit. Serdar, get to the door.
Watch it lift up that thing and attack. They could probably get through that door if they wanted. Looks like a good one so far. "10 years later."
Do we rely on our eyes too much? Are we too convinced that the things we can see are real and those we can't see are not? What's true darkness? And what's true blindness? Open your eyes,
What you can't see.
and you shall see. Or you shall not. Sometimes one must get into an utter darkness in order to begin to see. We avoid the darkness because it hides things that may be too horrible for us even to imagine. It's the unspeakable that scares us. The unspeakable that the darkness holds within. It's the acid that corrodes the limits of the world we think we know. When the entire world gets immersed in the dark, you can't avoid it any longer. You can only embrace it.
I thought that was his handiwork. He got what was coming to him.
What? I'm sorry, did you say something?
Are you okay? I've been yelling at you, but you just kept standing there, staring off into space. Flap thought you were one of those boogeymen the exhibition guys were babbling about. He almost shot you.
I'm fine. I just had this strangest feeling of deja vu for a moment.
Deja vu, huh? Isn't that what they call it when you experience a memory from a past life?
Past life? Pfft. It's a misfiring of electrical discharges in your brain, causing an illusion, nothing more.
If you say so.
Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to get back home.
Oh, I'm sorry, of course. Turn the key to start the trolley. Be safe, Serdar.
I'll be all right.
Great games when they're involved. Yeah, they seem to do very good. I like a lot of theirs. which is a good thing. It means that they know how to make a decent game. It's neat how they did the watch with a little light and then clock that can pass through the wiring and onto the glove. Actually, a good thing to do would be, I don't really want to turn music off. Because I get so rid of it, but I need this to be yeah. I can't have the music going just in case of copyright. I would love to have the music going because I know it's really good music. But I just don't want an issue of copyright and all that. Because it's such a good game. Oh, that's an interesting light. Metro Awakening. Let's see what it's got. Can't wait. I wonder how like the just handgun firing is gonna turn out with this. So we slowly come to a break. I'm surprised they're doing pretty good with the graphics and all that. Okay, so that's what that one is. So that's the crouch, this is the run. It's neat.
Thank
Damn.
God you are back. Max has been up my butt asking where you are literally every 5 minutes.
Actually, can I get the graphics up? We'll try there. It should work pretty good. I'm hoping, brightness. Screw it, we'll go max. So I could probably screw with the textures. Okay, no, they're on high. I'm not going to try to push this too far.
Treating drunken merchants
Looks
for
a little
radiation
better.
sickness rarely goes as planned.
He said to send you down to the mushroom farm as soon as you turned up. And word of warning, our station chief is not in one of his better moods.
I look forward to seeing one of those firsthand someday.
Is this the doorway I need to go to? No. Of course it isn't. Alright, let's see what they got. Jeez. Big rats.
Hansa leaves us alone. The Reds leave us alone. The Nazis leave us alone. Even the mutants leave us alone mostly. Life's good, yes? But consider this. It's 2028. We survived a nuclear apocalypse and radiation, and all the shit life has thrown at us since. But you tell me, where is everybody? I don't mean Moscow
Dead.
or Russia. I mean the world. We're down here, pacing all over each other's territory, like metro stations.
Oh, hey Sardar. Max isn't in his office. If you go through the living quarters, you might still catch him.
I'm assuming they're back here then. See, pointed this way.
Wow! They've got so many different types of mushrooms here!
Huh? I told you, you like Akademicheskaya. Dominic, please.
It's a really good atmosphere.
Wait. Just eat your dinner before it gets cold.
I told you! I don't like it! What's there not to like? I don't like it!
Did you know fuchsia is a color? Yeah, like hot pink. Why? Max was debating painting stripes on the
Hey, Senator B. Have you talked to Max yet? I heard there's trouble at the mushroom farm.
No, I'm on my way to see him now.
Oh, good. He went that way.
God, I need a drink. All that work?
Did she leave a note or anything?
No, was just there 1 second and gone the next.
I can't even imagine. How awful.
Sad, but you know, that's the metro. A friend of mine's entire family went missing a few months ago, somewhere in one of the tunnels.
Okay, so I'm guessing they're
Search party found them
trying.
last second. That was all.
I heard all sorts of weird stuff happens out there.
There's a whole story to that place, but maybe now's not the time.
What do you mean? Because of Daria?
No, it's just getting late. Let's just drop.
Is this the wrong way?
Vladimir, how's this done? Good. So much better. I owe you, Doc.
Happy to help, but no more rat kebabs for a while.
I'm gonna assume he's in the mushroom area.
Hey! Max, Serdar's here.
Yeah,
1 second.
they are growing mushrooms. Still not used to opening doors. Oh. It is what time? 8:20. Unless this is part of it. which I don't know. Yeah, I'm glitched. We'll restart. Now I know where to go. Maybe this next time I won't have that issue. Hopefully it's like just one of those bugs that happen occasionally, not all the time. Okay, let's see if I go to the main menu and come back, if it'll fix it. I'm hoping it does. Chapters we are in. Confirm. Hoping this fixes it, because I really want to play it. Now I'd hate to see it not being able to work. Hopefully it gets an update or two to maybe help fix some of the bugs and hardline it. So you don't have issues. Yeah. So we might end up running through the same thing over.
Do we rely on our eyes too much?
Yep.
Are we too convinced that the things we can see
It's a little
are
annoying.
real and those we can't see are not? What's true darkness? And what's true blindness? Open your eyes, and you shall see. Or you shall not. Sometimes one must get into an utter darkness in order to begin to see. We avoid the darkness because it hides things that may be too
weird.
horrible for us even to
How the
imagine.
fuck would you stitch a hand to a leg? It's got random spines. What's that? An arm sewed to an arm?
The unspeakable that the darkness holds within. It's the
I'm gonna say that's probably what is the drawing of what attacks.
When the entire world gets immersed in the dark,
There it is, you can see it down the tunnel.
you can only embrace it.
Come at me. I nuked you in one of the other games. Can't never permanently get rid of the darkness.
What? sorry, did you say something?
Are you okay? I've been yelling at you, but you just kept standing there, staring off into space. Flap thought you were one of those boogeymen the exhibition guys were babbling about. He almost shot.
I'm fine. I just had the strangest feeling of deja vu for a moment.
Deja vu, huh? Isn't that what they call it when you experience a memory from a past life?
Past life? Pfft. It's a misfiring of electrical discharges in your brain, causing an illusion, nothing more.
If you say so.
Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to get back home.
Oh, I'm sorry, of course. Turn the key to start the trolley. Be safe, Serdar.
You'll probably die. Here we go. Another long ride. It would definitely, I want to say, be hard to live in this, in like the metro systems, but it's not impossible. I want to say probably most of what they've got built would actually be what you would build in them. Like, I could see something like this actually being used for just transport. Maybe drop like a 50 cal there, standing up for it for defense at the front. Put like a seat or so here, somewhere. Yeah, take the table about, put your storage crate there, and either like a military cot down somewhere here, or a seat down. And you would have a decently little armed trail car. I mean, hell, you could even drop a seat right down there. Just in case you got anyone else with you. Armor in that side, like, fully shut that in. You could probably put the cot there, a seat, and a crate. Well, you got the crate there, so like 2 or 3 seats here. And you could put the 50 cal there instead, and there. And then you'd have armor on the front. I would definitely use probably a thicker piece of metal or something for the front. Like, you could probably take like some of those yellow pipes that aren't being used or whatever, if you found like broken down, weld them to the front, and you'd have a good ramming bar. Or yeah, even the blue railing would work better. Am I good? Okay, yeah, I'm good to move now. Yeah, anything would work better than just an open front end. Let's see if I can just skip the whole conversation since we've already walked through it once.
Thank God you are back. Max has been up my butt asking where you are literally every 5 minutes.
Tasha, treating drunken merchants for radiation sickness rarely goes as planned.
He said to send you down to the mushroom farm as soon as you turned up. And word of warning, our station chief is not in one of his better moods.
Let's go ahead and get this done with.
Oh, hey Serdar. Max isn't in his office. If you go through the living quarters, you might still catch him.
It's neat how it breaks.
Wow! They've got so many different types of mushrooms here. Huh? I told you would like everybody yesterday. Everything's...
Dominic, please. It's late. Just eat your
Little brat, you should be glad to eat whatever you can if you're in this kind of world.
Like hot pig.
'Cause you never know when it might be your last.
Hey, Sardar. Have you talked to Max yet? I heard there's trouble.
Hey! Max, Serdar's here.
1 second. Yeah, send him in.
Hopefully it lets me through this time. Okay, here we go.
Peaceful out of this place with your own two hands. You check them again. That
Let's
girl
see what
had
this
to go
does.
somewhere. I gotta go.
Screw
Max.
the pipe.
Want to switch jobs? Maybe you should chase runaways and assholes all day and let me run around playing doctor for a while. I've got a very
You
lengthy
wish.
list of people I'd like to stab with a needle. Let me tell
I
you.
think you may want to work on your bedside manner.
Don't even start. You and your wife are not my favorite people right about now.
Yana, has something happened?
Has something happened? He asks. If by something, do you mean did your wife destroy our mushroom farm because she heard the voice of her dead son again? Because if so, then yes, something happened.
Is she all right?
She's a lot better than her mushroom farm. Shut it off! Shut it off! Close the damn... Fuck! And there's more in there where that came from. 5 years to build this steam system. Hundreds of issues to consider. You know what scenario never came up? What if you can't hear the voices of the dead inside your pipes?
I don't understand. Yana was doing so well. I'll take care of it, I promise.
Yeah, well, you've promised 500 times already. I'm up to my eyeballs in bullshit today, so I don't need any more, okay?
I'd watch it. I'm gonna shoot you sometime.
Go check on your wife. But then, you come see me. Friend or not, this station is my wife. This has to be the end of it.
I hope this is the right way.
Going to mess your life's make, dog. Oh, lying down that ladder and almost give it up, perhaps.
What is it? Automatically descend by walking.
Unless we cut the pressure to these pipes, one of these leaks is going to roast someone alive. That's the wicket. Keep it up.
Hell, if she goes this kind of damage, I'd hate to see what it's like further in. Probably is. I don't doubt it. I'll probably either encounter something. Okay, so it won't let me in that one. Am I blind? See, it'll just let me do it this way.
That's it? Thank you. Have it under control now.
Dr. Iscandero, sorry you have to jump across the catwalk, but you can imagine who you have to thank for that one.
Grenades. I'm out of filters.
Peekaboo. So, I missed my calling as an interior decorator.
Perhaps.
Okay, go on then.
Max
Were you
said
down
you
to
got
start
pet
doctoring
you.
me?
Would you feel up?
Do you is the question.
You what?
Stop taking my help.
We've been through
You
this.
said that it hurt me. Your meds didn't make me lucid. On the contrary, they kept obscuring my ability to hear what I was so desperate to hear.
Anna, hallucinations are not trivial
What you
things.
assume are
You
hallucinations.
hear voices. No one else
The
can.
fact that you won't even consider any alternative is the reason I threw the haloperidol out in the first place.
You threw them away?
None of you have ever heard Petya's voice, so how can you know what I'm hearing?
Because he died, Yana. He died, Yana. 15 years ago. And you can't hear an 8-year-old boy for 15 years.
Where's the shutter?
Back there, through the vent. I think there's a hole in the maintenance shaft. Follow the pipe. I think there's a hole in the maintenance shaft.
That did it! Thank you for cleaning up another one of my messes.
Max mentioned a young girl disappeared from the station. Could you have overheard someone discussing?
No, mister, there has to be a reason for everything. I didn't hallucinate my son's voice because of a bunch of gossiping busybodies.
For all things there is an explanation. Even the ones too terrible to accept.
I can't exactly tell that to Petya, can I? Sorry. It wasn't fair. Not when you're only caring for me.
My love is not something you ever have to apologize for. It is free.
God, you're savage. Go on. Run back to your boyfriend, Max. I heard him whining for you to go see him once you made sure I wouldn't burn anything else down. I think I learned a little hard labor. Just give me some time, okay?
Maybe not have a psychotic breakdown.
That did something. Looks like I can reduce some of the pressure from here.
Oh, I guess I gotta go this way. Can I just take it? Damn it. Why can't... Is it locked or something? That's the only door. And it's not push or pull. So that takes me back here. So it's probably down the hallway. Unless he's all the way back in his office. He's probably all the way back in his office.
Max passed through a while ago. I guess you saw what happened at the farm then.
It's being taken care of. Thanks.
There, Max is back. He's up in the office.
Hello. I believe you called for a doctor?
I don't hear a knock on the door. Nope. Still don't hear anyone knocking.
You're a child.
I'm the boss.
The way this jungle is growing, we may never have to repopulate the surface.
I doubt God invent plastic with nuclear winter in mind. But hey, a fake garden is better than no garden at all, eh? How is Yana?
Pretending her husband isn't a hot-headed, insensitive ass.
You know what? Good. Say stupid shit more often. Your two are so lovey-dovey as it is. I literally throw up in my desk at least.
She was trying so hard to be reasonable.
My friend, I've watched you both endure several lifetimes worth of bullshit just to try and make her feel halfway human again. Trust me, your wife knows that.
Let us hope so. In any event, the more pressing concern is that it appears Yana has run out of her haloperidol. That's why she lost her edge.
You're in bad timing, pal. The stalker who tracks down your fancy medical stuff, very talented lady I used to run with named Nata. She was supposed to make a delivery over a week ago, which is long enough that I think I may have to strike Nata out of my little romantic birthdays calendar, if you know what I mean. Though, I do know the route she usually takes.
Could the medication still be there somewhere?
The goddamn Holy Grail could be there.
Max, why don't you just tell me where the route is?
Because you'll go. And from here, the first thing you'll hit is a Nosali's den. That's probably the most relaxing part of the
You
trip.
forget, I am not, shall we say, inexperienced when it comes to Nosales.
Oh, right. Your old station. Sorry.
See how this goes.
Normally, I'd hire some poor suckers to go, but since we're running low on poor suckers right now, a lovely voice in your ear will have to do. Stick it to your shoulder like this. Voice activated. State of the art. When there was a state of the art. It's almost like living in the future. And for times when my wisdom alone does not suffice.
Oh yes, finally.
I've heard they don't do much without those bullets.
You want an empty clip just to look cool? Be my guest. Go on, smart guy. Take it. Yes, I know. Very pretty. Now do me a favor and holster it while you're in the station. Okay, cowboy? We have to at least pretend we are civilized down here. Lucky for you, the same supply cart that dropped Gorky Park off here is still out on the station. And since nobody killed Akim on his way back here, his spare ammo should still be in the trolley as well.
Max, you there?
1 sec. Truck 2, call me when you find the ammo. Okay, I'm here. Let me find the ledger. Okay, go ahead. Yes, I know. Wait, let me check. Uh-huh. No.
I don't get why you can't just let me get through the same door.
Hey, Serdar.
Alright.
I went through the trouble of draining a few bottles. You know, give you something to shoot at. Show me that Tokarev Max gave you. Next, grab this magazine and insert it into your Tokarev. Go on, get a feel for the trigger.
I am really bad.
You're empty. Here is a new magazine.
Oh, that's a neat way. Oh hell, I'm supposed to be shooting these bottles.
Line up your shots down the gun sights. It will help your aim. You're empty. Here is a new magazine.
I'm out of magazines.
Now grab this magazine and store it. Last thing you want is to run into some lurkers with an empty gun. You're empty. Here is a new magazine.
I ain't wasting ammo when I don't need to.
Line up your shots down the gun sights. It will help your aim.
Oh, why did I need to go back here?
I don't know if you handled that kind of trolley before, but Akim was complaining it's hard to start. Admittedly, Akim is an idiot. are. Yana won't like that you left without a word.
I've burdened my wife enough.
Hey, give yourself some credit. The day is still young.
I feel like I need to go now, but I don't. We'll see how this goes. Swear it looks like he's doing pretty good.
Let's just focus on getting your wife's meds.
Right. Where do I find her?
Not that her caravan avoided a lot of Metro's less desirable elements by taking a route that's a bit, shall we say, off the beaten path. Hope you're in the mood for a little sightseeing.
For a pillar of the community, we certainly do have some colorful associates. And to think, you gave up the romantic life of a stalker for that.
To get off the surface. You're damn right. Imagine the worst hellhole of a station you've ever lived in. That's still a day spa compared to the kind of shit I went through out there. Quite like you said, surface is hell nowadays. You guys do live in paradise.
The end of the line is fast approaching, my friend.
About time. Okay, hop off and head over across the other set of tracks. You should find a reinforced door off to your left. Aha! The good old Soviet stuff. 100 years later, still working.
This piece was probably built in the 60s. I'm out of grenades. Some impressive equipment here.
The museum kept a backup generator for security and stuff like that.
Which museum? The Tretyakov? Yana and I went on our first date here.
Well, before you get too misty-eyed, Nata's route doesn't go through the museum itself.
Still, I haven't been here since, well, since before Yana and I split back then. We met when we were in university. I picked the museum for our date because I felt I needed to come across as refined.
Right, because everyone thinks you're such a savage.
Okay, so I took a wrong step somewhere. Christ. Scared the living fuck out of me. Three shots. Don't mind if I do. Doesn't look like you'll be needing them. It's a bunch of batteries, isn't it?
I'm out of magazines.
Fuck you. I need ammo. That jump scared me way too much.
A man who wanders into the lion's den should not be surprised to find lions.
The entrance to the archives is a couple levels above you, on the opposite side of the escalators.
I remember waiting for Yana at the top of those escalators. We agreed to meet here at noon. I'm there waiting, watching face after face rise in front of me over the top of the escalator. I waited 3 hours, and at 3:06, I get a tap on my shoulder, and there's Yana behind me, with her arm in a sling.
So in other words, neither of you knew how to take a hint.
She called us stubborn.
It's either spray paint or blood.
out of magazines.
Definitely, I need to pick up on the aiming. I'm really bad at it.
I'm about to confirm those mutant den rumors of yours.
Please be ammo, please be ammo. Can you please fuck off? Oh great, did I just break it again? Or did I die? Okay, so I'm not dead. Why can't I get like a melee weapon? Just beat the shit out of them. They're just doing this to be fucking annoying at this point. Fuck you. You can't kill me. You're just doing it to be annoying. I know you're there. It doesn't fucking bother me. can't see shit. I'm gonna get attacked from behind. I definitely screwed something up and I don't know where to go. Could you please fuck off? I bet you I have to kill him. Which I need more ammo for. Did you please fuck off? Yeah, I'm stuck. I can't do it. We'll go back to the last save point. Yeah, I don't know how the hell I was supposed to get through there, because I can't kill him because I'm out of ammo. I don't know whatever melee button or anything there is.
I'm out of filters. I'm about to confirm those mutant den rumors of yours. I'm out of magazines.
It may have been scary at first, but not anymore. It's just annoying.
Signs for the museum, but the radiation levels are spiking something fierce.
I didn't expect you'd be anywhere quite that toasty. Knowing Nata, she will have stored the gas mask on her route where it's needed. Look for it.
Got it.
Good. Keep an eye out for extra filters. You may need them. Now, hide that ugly face of yours and make your way across. And please, do me a favor. Be sure you check your watch now and again. It will let you know when your filter is going to run out.
Someone strung up a dead Nosalis above the archives.
Who the hell would do that?
I'm more interested in how they did it. It's far too elaborate, even with a handful of men.
I've heard all kind of tales on things that go beyond the possible. You know, monsters whose existence you can't explain.
Oh, come on. Monsters are just those animals we humans haven't studied properly yet.
One can see a rookie who's venturing into hell for the first time. It's hell, stupid. It just exists. And its rules change before you can understand them. So that it can kill you and eat your soul.
Now you're talking souls. Was it you, perchance, who stole Yana's pills?
Case solved, Sherlock. Alright. Nata's route runs down the staircase on the opposite side of that room.
The Rosales had something painted across his chest.
At a museum. What do you say?
It looked like a snake or something of that sort. Have you heard of anything like that?
Could be just us, good old humans. Metro's full of all sorts weirdos doing creepy shit.
I quite like the human explanation. One filter left.
What's funny?
Well, funny may not be the right word, but it just occurred to me that our last trip here also involved Yana becoming obsessed with a ghost.
Now you're just making stuff up.
The way Yana's mind worked, it was intoxicating. I never could keep up with that woman, and that's what made her thoroughly irresistible. We'd been to an exhibit of local Buryat artists celebrating their Mongolian heritage, where Yana became convinced I was the living reincarnation of Genghis Khan.
What? Was Peter the Great taken?
She became so enamored of the idea, she convinced me to undergo hypnotic regression, as if I'd suddenly remember this entire past life she'd invented for me.
You actually did it?
You've met my wife.
Point taken. So what did you see when you were hypnotized?
I couldn't remember anything, really. But Yana and the doctor assured me I was quite the convincing warlord.
You never told me this one. Server Khan, oh, that's hilarious.
Don't laugh. I told that story one too many times at my old station. How would you like to be forever associated with a man who murdered millions of people?
I'd be fine with that, actually. But hey, I guess there's hardly anyone as different from Genghis Khan as you in the universe.
This is all such cheap nonsense. Past lives, afterlives, all alike. That's psychotherapy before psychotherapy. Allowing cavemen to cope with the fear of death, promising them a continuation.
Okay, so it is a time thing. So I found no other filters throughout the whole thing. So it's a good thing to know. It's a pain, but it's good to know.
What's funny?
Well, funny may not be the right word, but it just occurred to me that our last trip here also involved Yana becoming obsessed with a ghost.
Now you're just making stuff up.
The way Yana's mind worked, it was intoxicating. I never could keep up with that woman, and that's what made her thoroughly irresistible. We'd
I
been
got a
to an
minute.
exhibit of local Buryat artists celebrating their Mongolian heritage, where Yana became convinced I was the living reincarnation of Genghis Khan.
What? Was Peter the Great taken?
She became so enamored of the idea, she convinced me to undergo hypnotic regression.
Good, I've got at
as if
least
I
an extra
suddenly
minute or
remembered this
so.
entire past life she'd invented for me.
You actually did it?
You've met my wife.
Point taken. So what did you see when you were hypnotized?
I couldn't remember anything, really. But Yana and the doctor assured me I was quite the convincing warlord.
You never told me this one. Sardar Khan, oh, that's hilarious.
Don't laugh. I told that story one too many times at my old station. How would you like to be forever associated with a man who murdered millions of people?
I'd be fine with that, actually. But hey, I guess there's hardly anyone as different from Genghis Khan as you in the universe.
This is all such cheap nonsense. Past lives, afterlives, all alike. That's psychotherapy before psychotherapy. Allowing cavemen to cope with the fear of death, promising them a continuation. Last filter. The floor in the archives is collapsed. I can't reach the stairwell.
Everything is scanned with you. I don't know what to...
Petya, my sweet boy. Not a minute goes by that I don't think about you. I should have never let go of your hand. I miss you. I miss you so, so much.
Mama? Mama, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you, my boy. I'm coming.
That ain't your kid. Oh, my back actually hurts a little bit.
Max. Max, are you there? out of grenades. Max? Max, is that you? I don't know if you can hear me, but the floor of the archives collapsed. I'll attempt to find another way to the stairwell, but something tells me we may need a plan B. No need to go back where I came from. Best to move on. Max, bodies. Fresh, I think. Something was feeding on it.
You see Nata's branding anywhere?
Yes, they're hers all right. It looks like they were traveling through the mutant halls as well.
Yeah. Definitely not the caravan's normal route. So either those stalkers wandered off on their own, or...
Let's not jump to conclusions quite yet.
You know, I'm starting to feel like this plan to retrace Nata's steps won't go down in history as one of our stronger collaborations. How about, if you don't catch up with that caravan soon, it's time to just come back, eh?
I can't. Not until I find Yana's medicine.
It's worth a shot. Hopefully it goes pretty good.
I'm out of grenades.
Okay, well, since we're here, this has been Metro Awakened. I'd love to do it again. If you guys want to see me try anything new or any different games, please let me know in the comments below. And if you liked and want to see more, please like and subscribe. That'll be all for today. I'll try to post videos back on Sunday. Or Sunday or Saturday, either one.